over Kiev. Let me go across to that. Let me go across to the pictures of the choppers over Kiev. As per reports, those were pictures of Kiev a few minutes back. Captain Bansal was telling us more about what you make of the situation. Captain Bansal.
See, these choppers are flying so close to Kiev, that shows that Ukrainian resistance to a very great extent has been actually neutralized, because these choppers flying so low will be easy targets if there were actually Ukrainian troops in the vicinity. And that gives me a distinct impression that if this is the situation, then Kiev might fall by tomorrow. And if that happens, then we have a different ballgame. It's quite feasible that Russians might install a government of their own in Kiev. Maybe they might bring Viktor Yanukovych back and install him as president, and that might have some legitimacy, and then negotiate. So that could be one way of looking at it if they succeed in this particular endeavor. But I don't know whether these pictures are from Kiev itself or are they from anywhere else. That is what is crucial. That would actually decide what is the situation.
Yeah, close to Kiev. We are not sure whether it is Kiev, but we are told in the outskirts of Kiev. So we'll stay on this and get more voices. Prashant Rathod is joining us, and Aditya Gaurav, who's an Indian student in Kiev, also joining us live on this broadcast. Aditya, where are you right now, and what can you tell us about what you've seen?
Actually, I'm in Kiev right now, and we have seen today's morning that there are 8 bombs are blasted in the Kiev.
Yes, go ahead, Aditya. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What did you see, Aditya? Tell us.
Yeah. Today's morning we saw that there are maybe 8 or 10 bombs are blasted, and we hear that. And this time we are in very tensed because there is no nothing to do. What can we do?
Actually, between 4 to 5 a.m. Today morning, we heard some bombardments, and the same moment we started receiving calls from our parents, our families, and relatives, and they started panicking, and they're saying that, are you safe or not? And the students also started panic, and the situation is now under control. Like now, nothing is happening, but in morning the situation was critical, and every student was tensed, and embassies, we have trust on embassies, but like till now we haven't received any much help from the embassy. Like what about our evacuation planes? That actually air bases are all closed now, so that's why we are a little bit afraid that what will going to happen with us, like when we'll going to out of this Eve. Like it's hard, now situation is hard, so that's the issue.
Okay. And you said you witnessed a few blasts yourself. Where were these blasts? Yes.
We don't know the exact location, but we heard like between 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. We heard some blasts, like we heard some bombardments near us, and that's why that time we started receiving some calls, like from our family, our friends started calling us, and they were like more depressed, like more worried about us.
Right. And how many students approximately are at the airport? How many students are awaiting evacuation?
Like today also we have evacuation. Air India was coming to Ukraine to evacuate some students. Like 200 to 300 students were waiting at the airport, and they have to return.
Okay.
And, my hostel only, they came like from airport. This hostel is near to the airport, so they came to this hostel when they were forced to go back.
Now there are details of bomb shelters that have been provided. Now this is the third advisory that was issued. I'm just reading from what the Indian government, the embassy sent out. I don't know whether you're aware of this, but they're aware of certain places where in case you're in any of those regions, a list of nearby bomb shelters, many of which are located in underground metros. For those in Kiev, there is a link. So our students have also been asked to stay safe. Now, are you safe Are all of you safe, and where are most of these students, staying in Kiev?
Actually, most of the students are are staying in hostels. Actually, our dean's office, our offices and our embassies has told us to stay inside, not to go here and there out on the street. So we are in the hostel right now, and actually nearly 200, 300 students are here in our hostel. So we are now we are safe. Nothing has happened to us, and but yeah, the situation is like anything can happen anywhere. And bombardments are taking place. So it's
Yes.
much
Now,
critical.
now we are all hoping and praying that all of you return home safe and stay strong, stay safe. We are all with you, and thank you for speaking to Republic. We'll take a break and we'll come back to you. Stay safe, and we will keep you updated with any development, any announcement that is made. Meanwhile, those are pictures of Russian choppers in Hostomel. Hostomel, just outside Kiev. We're getting a confirmation. In fact, more and more reports talking about how these choppers, Russian choppers, were seen just outside of Kiev. This is in Hostomel, outside of Kiev. They attempted to land at the Hostomel airport, is what we are hearing. These were Russian copters that were flying low. Those are videos that were seen